She said it me and love at first sight. Love at first sight when she see my last night.
Ay, she said she can't get over me and me can't get over she.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. By the title you already see that this is a road to Antigua Carnival, or like your road map, your guideline, whatever you want to call it. So let's get started. Okay, so quickly, Touchdown ANU is basically, you know, your hub for everything Antigua. Why are these dogs barking in my video? Touchdown ANU is basically your hub for everything Antigua Carnival related, whether it be booking flights, finding a troop to play with, road tips in terms of what to do when you're on the road and what not to do. Also, makeup tips, everything you need to know about Antigua Carnival is on Touchdown ANU. Also, you can use these tips if you're playing in other countries, but you know, you should come to Antigua, you know, just saying. So first we're going to start with selecting a troop, and then we're going to talk about customization. So I'm not sure, but I think we may be the only island that has 3-day mass. So we have TShirt Mass, Monday and Tuesday Mass. TShirt Mass is basically what it says, TShirt Mass. You wear a t-shirt or swimsuit, whatever you want to wear, shorts, whatever, whatever you want to wear. So then you have the TShirt Mass, and then you have Monday and Tuesday, and Monday, Tuesday is where we wear costumes. TShirt Mass happens the last Saturday in July, and Monday, Tuesday happened the first Monday and Tuesday in August. For TShirt Mass, there are, I don't want to say a number, but there are quite a few troops to choose from. Prices range from $100 to $300. It all depends on the band you choose. There are multiple bands to choose from. It all depends on your preference, your price range, and if you're flying from overseas and don't want to play alone, then it'll depend on where your friends are playing or where persons you know are playing. So now for Monday, Tuesday, there are again a wide variety of bands with different price ranges. Some starting from female costumes, starting from like $900 all the way up to $2,000, maybe $3,000. I doubt it, I hope not, but that range. And then male costumes starting from maybe $750, $800 going up. So once again, it all depends on your preference. If you're a fan from overseas, depends on where your friends or persons you know are playing, and also, you know, if you like the costumes or not. I just want to say this really quick, like, don't go broke trying to play mass. Like, no matter where you're going, please don't go broke trying to play mass. There are way too many options, especially here in Antigua, for you to be breaking bank just to play mass. I don't know if people actually do this, but around summertime I always see these ads about taking out loans for Carnival, and don't do it. There are way too many options. Just don't do it. A lot of bands have launched. I want to say 4 or 5 bands have launched so far. More still left to launch, but if you check out Touchdown ANU, you'll see all the bands that have launched already, and stay tuned to see all the others that haven't launched yet. So there's a band for everyone, every age group, every preference, whether you prefer big bands, small bands, conservative bands, or you just don't care. Yeah, there's a band for everyone, so you'll have no problem finding a band. You'll be cool, you'll be fine, it's whatever. Most troops have online registration, so if you aren't in Antigua yet but you want to pay down a costume, you can do that. They have websites and they have apps. Also, if you have someone living here, you can probably ask them to sign you up just to avoid any disappointment, because I know costumes tend to sell out quickly. So yeah, get on it. Now that we've selected our bands, we're going to talk about costume. Now personally, when I'm picking a costume, I look for what colors are going to look good on me, and the style of the costume, like in terms of the bra, the panty, and everything. So most bands have the average so most bands have two bra options, and that will be the wire bra and the regular bra. And I'm going to show you 1 second. So yeah, this is the wire bra. They come in different styles, different shapes, different sizes. All depends, you know, what you like. Some have more coverage, some have less coverage. Yes, less than this, but yeah, this is a wire bra, and then this is technical difficulties. Here we go. So yeah, this is the second option. This is a regular costume bra, mass bra, crisscrosses in the back, so you can tighten it as much as you'd like. So now with these bras, they won't necessarily come in this shape. They will be cut differently or whatever, but more or less this is the basic mass bra. Some may have more coverage, like a more curved shape, or some may be slanted. Some may have cutouts at the bottom, but this is the bra. Majority of these bras have padding, so order your size. Don't try to size down if you want your boobs to be perky or whatever. Just order your size. They have padding, they'll be fine. Or be like my sister and sew in some chicken cutlets and you'll be fine, but don't size down. It's always better to size up than sizing down, because if it's too big, you can fix it. If it's too small, you suck all. Now we're done with the tops, we're going to talk about bottoms. I don't have any bottoms on me. I think I'd have to look. I don't really want to look, but always check the picture and the description of your costume to see what kind of bottoms they have. Most mass troops have different options. You can get a bikini bottom, or like little boy shorts, or high waist. Just read the description and select accordingly to what you prefer. So now we're going to talk about back pieces and head pieces. Personally, I love like a big extravagant back piece. My back piece last year was almost 7 feet. It was pretty big. I live for these things. That's just me. However, most persons don't really like big back pieces, especially if it's the first time playing or they just don't like them. So your second option could be, you know, a little nice collar. I'm going to show you 2 of them right now. Okay, so this is one. Ignore the string. I used to have it hanging up in my room, but yeah. This is what it looks like, and you just put it on your shoulders like that and use the 2 strings. Unravel them, of course, and you tie it and you're good to go. So it's nice, light. You don't have to worry about like hitting anyone or anyone brushing you and hitting your back piece. You'll be fine. Also, I feel like this is your own background. So if you're taking selfies, you good. You have to worry about how your background looks, because this is your background. So now I'm going to show you a bigger collar, still a collar, just different size, a little more feathers, whatever. So now this is the collar I made for a makeup video. I'll leave it linked right here. So yeah, I actually made this collar using 2 headpieces. I just stuck the headpieces on. If you guys like to see a video on how I make them, or on how you can make your own collar, just let me know down below and I'll try to make one for you guys. So yeah, once again, it goes over your shoulders like that. You tie it, you're good, you're secured, you're camera ready, you're photo ready, yes. But yeah, I think these are really cute, just that I prefer bigger ones. But yeah, you know, these are your options. I won't really show you my bigger ones because they're really big. Oh shit. They're really big. I'll insert pictures here and I'll insert a picture here. Now, if you're gonna go with a bigger back piece, just be prepared to carry it the entire way and be prepared to carry the weight. My back piece last year was not heavy, shockingly. Like, I thought it would have been so heavy, but it was not. However, my back piece 2 years ago, that shit was so heavy. Like when I went home, I had bruises on my shoulders. So be prepared. Be prepared for all of that. In terms of what I said about carrying the entire way, you may be able to rest it down on a truck or a cool down bus if your troop has one. However, bigger back pieces cost more money, and if you're like me and you want to, you know, get as much out of your money as possible, you will carry that shit the whole way, because putting them down on trucks or putting them down on buses, they might get damaged. Persons might walk on them or spill something on them, and then that's it. Like when you get feathers wet, there is like no coming back from that. So be prepared to carry the entire way, or if you don't care, then I guess you can rest it down somewhere. But other than that, you have to carry that shit. Now we're going to talk about headpieces and tiaras. I don't like headpieces because my back piece is usually big enough, so I just wear a little tiara and call it a day. I'm going to show you 2 tiara options. There are more obviously, but you know. Okay, so these are from past years, so ignore, you know, the appearance. I can find my tiara from last year, so this is one from years ago. This is what it looks like. You know, it's a regular wire tiara. They have different shapes, not all shaped like this, and you just rest it on your head like that. Some people wear them like this, but I don't like seeing that shit stuck up. Like, it's not a crown. But if you like that kind of thing, then I guess. But this is the way you wear it. And then it has a little string at the back to tie it. However, I usually remove the chain and use fabric instead, just to avoid the snagging on my hair. It hurts. I don't necessarily, you don't need it. This is the second option. Like that. Once again, you just rest it like that. What costume is this from? But yeah, has a string at the back, so you just tie it and you're good to go. I don't have any headpieces because my sister and I aren't really headpieces persons, and the only headpieces we had, I used them to make the collar. So now that we've selected a band, selected our costume, we're going to talk about customization. Now, some troops, the costumes aren't the best. However, you still want to play with them, whether it be you got a good experience with them, your friends are there, whatever the case may be. So with that being said, you selected the band, you selected your costume, but it doesn't really do much for you. Touchdown ANU has a list of persons that do customizations, whether it be headpieces, back pieces, collars, full-on costumes, whatever. I am one. I don't do back pieces or collars, but I do tiaras, bras, and everything else. I even do boots and cups and whatever you want to customize, I can do it. If you don't really like me, that's fine. There's a whole list of persons that you can choose from, different price ranges, different styles. We got you covered. They may have a few, like 1 or 2 overseas persons on the list. However, you know, we support local. Also, I'm not sure what the custom fees would be to import a back piece, so stick to local. For customization, especially back pieces, be prepared to spend some coins. Like, collars may run you from, depending on the size and depending who you go to, they may run you from $350 up to like $650. I'm saying that out loud and that sounds crazy. But if you want to be a hot girl, or you want to be, you know, seen on the road and whatnot, this is what you gotta do. This is what you go through. And then bigger back pieces will run you from, depending on the style, will run you from $4 or $550, go straight up. So don't be afraid to ask or message these persons, send them pictures and be like, you know, how much would something like this cost? This is to the respond. If it's too high, find someone else, or if they're all around the same price, then be prepared to pay that price or just change to something else. It is now, it's gonna be April by the time you see this video, so if you haven't booked with someone, especially for back pieces, you might want to do that now. because yeah, I didn't do that. 1 second. Okay, we're good. So yeah, you want to do that now because yeah, these people tend to book up really quick, especially for back pieces. Those take a longer time to do, so get on it today. I think that's it for this video in terms of selecting a band, selecting a costume, and customization. If I left anything out, feel free to comment down below and answer your questions, or if you have any more tips on how to select a band or a costume, leave that down below as well. And let me know, like, do you choose a costume based on the band? Like, how do you select a band? Like, what determines, like, what's your process of selecting a costume? Like, is it just about the costume, or is it about the band itself in terms of the reputation or the experience you've had, or is this all about the costume? Like, let me know. I would like to hear how you select, you know, your bands and whatnot, because to me, I won't say it's all about the costume. However, I like to get my money's worth, so the costume is a huge factor as well as vibes, but I like a pretty costume. So don't forget to follow Touchdown A&U on all their social media. They'll be linked down below. Also check out what bands have launched and stay tuned for bands that haven't launched yet. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Touchdown A&U is your hub to everything Antigua Carnival related, whether it be booking flights, dogs,
Chip and chip, chip take a chip up the road. Give me then chip, we a chip and chip take a chip up the road. Play mass, watch things, link with my friend and them no watch things.